We have witnessed the theoretical revolution of the warm disease school. Yet Tianshi, through his defense, qi, nutrient, and blood pattern identification, mapped the depth of disease. Wu Jutong, with his triple energizer theory, constructed the space of disease. But the greatness of any theory must ultimately be tested in clinical reality. In the mid to late Qing Dynasty, China was plunged into chaos, torn by internal strife and external invasion. War, famine, and the surge of virulent epidemics, such as cholera and damp worm disease, erupted with unprecedented frequency. These new illnesses were more complex and perilous than the worm diseases of earlier generations. They were not only dominated by heat, but also entangled with dampness, creating prolonged, unpredictable courses. Physicians soon realized that even the brilliant frameworks of Yet and Wu could no longer fully explain this entangled state of dampness and heat steaming together. The era called for a clinical master, someone who could return theory to the soil of practice, and save countless lives through methods that were both intuitive and effective. His name was Wang Shixiong, courtesy name Mengying. Born into a family of physicians, his greatness lay not in lineage but in his unyielding focus on clinical reality. In treating damp worm disease and cholera, Wang Shixiong observed that the illness progressed with alarming speed. A single day could see several dramatic turns between life and death. He realized that the classical methods of inquiry and pulse diagnosis could no longer keep pace with such rapid transformations. So, he turned his gaze to the most intuitive and visible mirror of the body, the tongue. Wang Shixiong became the great synthesizer in the history of Chinese medicine, the man who advanced tongue diagnosis toward objectivity and systematization. He meticulously documented every nuance: the color, thickness, moisture, and dryness of the tongue coating, the size, tenderness, and bruising of the tongue body, correlating these features with the transmission stages of the damp heat pathogen. Through this work, he discovered that the tongue revealed the truth of the disease. Its dampness and heat, its depth and progression, even before the pulse could show it. In his hands, the tongue was no longer merely an organ. It became a real-time map of life and death, a window into the hidden movements of disease within the human body. Wang Shixiong's contribution lies in his brilliant integration of the theories of Yet Tianshi and Wu Jutong with the unique nature of the damp heat pathogen. He discovered that the hallmark of damp heat lies in dampness suppressing heat. Dampness acts like a thick quilt, wrapping and trapping the heat within, causing the illness to linger, stubborn and hard to resolve. He proposed a guiding principle: treat dampness without hindering heat, and treat heat without hindering dampness. With this, he created many classic formulas for damp heat conditions. Among them, the most renowned is Lianpo Yin, a representative formula for clearing heat and resolving dampness. During the devastating cholera outbreak, patients suffered from severe vomiting and diarrhea. Their condition was critical. Through precise tongue diagnosis, Wang Shixiong identified the location of the pathogen with remarkable accuracy. Using formulas like Lianpo Yin, he swiftly separated and dispelled the damp heat, saving countless lives. His extraordinary medical skill and compassion earned him great fame. He was known as the foremost physician in Jiangnan. Wang Shixiong's story reminds us a true clinical master is not merely a conveyor of theory, but one who can transform theory into a force that saves lives. Wang Shixiong's story tells us details determine life and death. He used a small tongue to see through the complex damp heat pathogen. For modern TCM practitioners and students, what should we learn from Wang Shixiong? First, clinical pragmatism. He did not engage in empty theoretical talk. Everything was based on efficacy, reminding us that the vitality of TCM lies in clinical practice. Second, the effort toward objectivity. He systematized tongue diagnosis, attempting to quantify the transmission process of the disease in a visual way. A goal similar to modern medical imaging and laboratory testing. Third, the differentiation and treatment of complex pathogens. Damp heat diseases remain common today, and Wang Shixiong's principle of treating dampness without hindering heat is still the golden rule. Wang Shixiong, this clinical giant in chaotic times, painted a magnificent stroke on the history of the warm disease school with his practice. We have completed the depth, space, and practice of the warm disease school. But the revolution of the warm disease school must return to the origin of the pathogen. The next master appeared earlier than yet: Tianshi, Jutong, and Wang Shixiong. He lived in the late Qing Dynasty, facing the most primitive and terrifying Great Plague. He dared to challenge the 1,000-year-old theory of the 6 evils, and proposed a revolutionary new etiology. His concept of pestilential qi was almost the prototype of the modern pathogen. He was Youxing. How did he overthrow thousands of years of TCM etiology with an unseen enemy? How did he use isolation and reach the source decoction to turn the tide during the plague? Next episode of TCM Masters. Youxing, plague, isolation, and the unseen enemy.